So I'm a two-time suicide survivor. So there's a lot of things that I've gone through and that I've witnessed. And I was like, you know what? I have to make something out of this. You know, like I'm not here for no reason, you know, like I have a purpose and I'm still kind of navigating what that is and what that looks like. But for me, it's just, I think there's so much beauty in having an idea and being able to execute it and bring it into real life. I think that is something that's just so fascinating. And being in the LA culture, it's just like we all have such creative minds. We all have an amazing network. And being able to just sit down and have a conversation and be like, hey, I have this idea. And then everyone has their own little hat in the same project, I think is just, it's great. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, I've seen your work. I've seen you work with some of my friends. Dame, who's a great director. Like you said, Matt, who's a great writer that we know. And us, like you said, and we have a community of people that are creators that collaborate and support each other. What have you, what have you learned as far as like being in the skit world? Because I've seen you do some very funny stuff. And
so, I'm not an actress at all.
but you act. I don't know.
Sure.
You don't have to downplay skits. Skits.
No, I'm not downplaying. I literally, acting is just not my thing. And a lot of my friends say that I should do it, and I just have absolutely no passion for acting.
Oh, okay.
I have no passion for acting. It was just, okay, my friends think that I can do this, so let me see if I can do this. And I just didn't fall in love with it. I cannot remember lines for the life of me. Tell me the scenario and let me just
would have you replaced on set. Hey,
Teleprompter.
I am not good with remembering lines. So when I see my friends doing these long monologues, I'm like, how? You know, I can't remember stuff like that. So it's just interesting being in a space that I never really thought that I would be in, and I'm beyond grateful that my friends saw that in me, but it's just not something that I'm actively pursuing. Like I don't have an agency or an agent. I'm not doing any auditions. I'm really not doing stuff like that, but my friends need me.
Sure.
show up.
All right.
Yeah. And that's a good friend. That matters out here.
Yeah.
Being able to show up for your friends and partake in, their vision.
I do that a little too much, but yeah.
Hey, I get you. All right. But you gotta check. That's how you gotta check the temperature. You need something, you call, and they don't get that same kind of.
I'm in a new phase right now where I'm like, you know what? I will help you out, but I will not bail you out. Okay, so.
Well, thank you for coming today.
This is fun. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like the skits, especially for models, the skits help you, just grow your brand.
Yeah.
Grow the brand, get practicing.
Definitely, it
More
definitely
networking,
did. It's
more
just
eyes on
interesting
you.
because I do so many different things. Like I actually am in the car space, so I actually host and do entertainment for car events nationwide. I've been doing that for 8 years. So it's just interesting where people are like, well, what are you known for? I'm like, shoot, I don't know. So I've done a bunch of stuff. My modeling stuff, the skits. I've been on a bunch of stuff with Byron on Tubi, Then I have my car shows. Those are
What's your dream car?
my dream car.
You do car shows, so that means cars for real. I mean, your shit.
She called me and was like, I can't park back here because my rims. I don't want to scratch my rims. There's too many potholes.
Oh, I was so nervous. My dream car would be a Porsche GT3 RS.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just know it's a port. I don't know the rest of that.
It's just the good kind.
Yeah.
My friends have it, and I'm like, listen, let me just borrow it for wherever.
Yeah. See, that's a good Mike. You know that car. Mike knows
It's good.
stuff
It's
too.
a good car.
Oh, it's such a beautiful car.
Transitioning, Liz, give us your breakdown too here now. All right. I know you act and model.
I do. I'm signed to an agency in San Francisco, and honestly, I love them so much. I know people have had different horror stories with agents. I feel like my agents are amazing, where they